anyone in the audience have any idea?
Pick me!
Anyone at all?
Over here!
You, sir, in the back. Come on down.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road is rough ahead and your
Here you are, sir. Why don't you tell everyone your name?
Hello folks, my name is Bailey Naprata, and I know what it takes to be part of this society, and it's not easy.
Well, Bailey?
Oh, right, sorry. Well, there are a lot of criteria to becoming an eligible inductee. It's not all about the brawn, you know, Oliver. You need some brains, too. And these scholar athletes possess a total package, which includes participation in 4 seasons of sports or earning 2 varsity letters, a cumulative GPA of over 3.3, the endorsement of 1 varsity coach, and the endorsement of 1 teacher at the academy.
All right, Mr. Know-It-All. Well, what about demonstrating exemplary behavior in the classroom? Or being dedicated to the community? Don't those things matter too?
Well, I was getting there, Oliver, but you didn't let me finish. One of the main goals of this society is to give back to the community for all that it has done for us student athletes. We strive to be involved in the plethora of community projects.
Well, gee, sorry, Bailey. Didn't mean to be rude. Now that we have all the criteria listed, do you think it's time to introduce our headmaster, Mr. Sanford?
I think that's a swell idea, Oliver. Let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to WA Headmaster, Mr. Sanford.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the staff, and the entire Woodstock Academy community, I want to thank all of you for being here this evening to celebrate with us as we honor the second class to be inducted into the Scholar Athlete Hall of Fame. It is actually amazing that we're here tonight. Think about, this is the 3rd time we've had this event scheduled, and every time we've had it scheduled, there's been a snowstorm. And on Friday, when Ms. Singleton, Mr. Patterson, and I were talking, lo and behold, as we were planning for tonight's event, there was another snowstorm coming. So we're actually pretty excited to be here. That's my only joke. Thank you. Okay. This is a special night for the Academy. As you all know, we truly value extracurricular activities here. Whether you're an athlete, a member of a service club, a member of our student-run nonprofit, or you're a member of one of the countless other activities offered here on the Hill, we truly believe in being a member and involved outside of the classroom. And the school helps the Academy meet its mission. We truly believe in being a member of our community and being involved outside the classroom, which helps the Academy meet its mission and its goals, which is to prepare all of you for whatever path you choose when you leave the Academy. Look at tonight. We have several scholar athletes being inducted, but these outstanding students are more than just jocks. We have students like Shelby, who have dedicated countless hours in the community. Leela, who has an awesome voice and is a member of the Hill Singers. Anna and Amanda, who were just awarded outstanding delegates in the recent Model UN. I think they were in Delaware. This doesn't even take into account the thousands of other activities our students do to represent the Academy, such as the countless hours or the countless tours that Brooklyn is given as an ambassador representing this fine institution. While all of you make the Academy proud, whether it is in or out of the classroom, it is a fact that you believe in yourself, which is the most impressive. You all believe in who you are. You believe in yourself as a student, as a competitor, as a teammate, and as part of something that is bigger than each of you. Each of you are creating a legacy and setting the bar for the next group of student athletes who are sitting in academy classrooms or in middle schools all over the region and the world. I want to personally let you know that I'm proud of each and every one of you. And you guys are a lot smarter than last year's inductees. I don't look at that collectively. That was my second joke. That's not written down. I want to personally let you know that I'm proud of each and every one of you for what you have accomplished and what you will be accomplishing in the future. The Academy has provided you with great opportunities which you have taken advantage of. Each of you exemplifies what it really means to be part of Centaur Nation. I want to thank you for what you have done to make the Academy a better place than when it was when you arrived on campus. As many of you prepare to leave the Academy for the next stage of your lives, always remember this place. Always remember what the many opportunities you had and the many opportunities you were afforded have come from alumni who came before you. You have an opportunity to support the Academy and the future student athletes who may be sitting in the seats where you are in the future. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the staff, and the entire Woodstock Academy community, I want to congratulate each and every one of you and your families for this great honor. We are very proud of your accomplishments, and I'm going to call up the two, I guess they're trying to be funny, the two MCs of tonight's evening, or for tonight's event, or tonight's activities.
Excellent speech, Mr. Stanford. That was fantastic.
Yes, that was almost as good as my speech-giving days at Model UN, as you already referenced earlier.
Come on, Bailey, get over yourself. Now, that's not how we demonstrate the 5 pillars of the Scholar Athlete Honor Society.
What 5 pillars?
You don't know the 5 pillars? Just a second ago, you were rambling off about the criteria it takes to be in the society. I guess you don't know everything after all.
All right. Well, what are they then, Mr. Big Shot?
Well, why don't we ask Kendall Wilcox, our president? Come on up, Kendall.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. This Honor Society is one that means a lot to me as well as every one of its members. Leading a group of students who share a common goal of achieving in the classroom, on the athletic field, and throughout the community has motivated me even more. It is comforting knowing that there are many others who strive for excellence in similar ways. Many of them are found right here in this room. Those who have the desire and ability to balance rigorous academics and a commitment to athletics deserve to be recognized. This Honor Society ensures all of our recognition. As a group, we proudly represent Woodstock Academy student athletes, students who excel academically, athletically, as well as in our community. Current members, those waiting to be inducted tonight, all embody the 5 characteristics that allow us to hold ourselves to such a high esteem: athletic performance, academic achievement, leadership, citizenship, and sportsmanship. I am very excited to finally induct this year's new members, and as president, I will continue to put forth my best efforts to ensure this Honor Society can be the best it will be. Thank you, and it is my pleasure to introduce the 5 pillars of the Honor Society, presented by the Scholar Athlete Honor Society officers.
Okay, the first pillar is athletic excellence. This is defined as performing to the best of your ability in the sport that you play. Athletic excellence is not about being the best in your team or never making mistakes, but rather it means trying your best and always playing your sport to the best of your ability. I know each and every student athlete here tonight has a great attitude and tries their very best in athletics. The reason athletic excellence is so hard to obtain is because it's not only one thing. You need to be hardworking, determined, have good citizenship, be a good teammate, and have a positive attitude. Achieving this is not easy because it takes a lot of time and talent, but the effort is most definitely worth the reward. The reason these inductees are here tonight is because they demonstrate athletic excellence in their sports. This pillar is very important to the Student Athlete Honor Society.
The second pillar is academic achievement. Academic achievement can be defined as the outcome of education, the extent to which a student, teacher, or institution has achieved their educational goal. High academic achievement is an essential quality of each of the members of the Scholar Athlete Honor Society. Each of the members contributes significant time and effort to achieving in sports, but also must maintain a focus on high academic standards. Not only do people with high academic achievement work diligently to maintain high grades, but they challenge themselves with honors classes. There have been many days I have worked with other members of the Scholar Athlete Honor Society on buses going to sports events so that we could achieve academic success. I'm sure that everyone up here has had nights when they got home from an exhausting competition but stayed up late to finish a project or study for a test. This willingness to commit to achieving success in both athletics and academics is a unique quality of all members of the Scholar Athlete Honor Society. most important things I've learned from being a dedicated volleyball player for 5 years is the beauty of being part of a team, and most importantly, the value of leadership. Woodstock Academy Volleyball does not elect captains. Instead, the coaches believe that those who should be captains will rise up on their own and lead the team. A leader is not always the person who has the most athletic ability, the most intelligence about the game, or even the captain selected by a coach, but the person who has an emotional connection with the team, an ongoing desire to better themselves and everyone around them, true dedication, confidence, and communicates in a way that not only informs, but inspires and motivates. As a leader, you are able to guide those on and off the field. There are no limits as to who you will learn from or will learn from you. Leadership is a necessary part of life, in athletics, education, and occupation.
Citizenship. Citizenship means showing respect for others, commitment to your team, and investing in the community. To me, citizenship is how we make society work together. It gives people the knowledge and skills to better understand, challenge, and engage society. A scholar athlete must have citizenship to be able to succeed in the classroom setting and as well on the playing field.
Jim Courier once said, "Sportsmanship for me is when a person walks off a court and you really can't tell whether he won or lost, when he carries himself with pride either way." Some people define sportsmanship as the golden rule of sports. It not only defines you as a player, but also your team in school. What makes a good athlete a great one is good sportsmanship.
Great job, guys. Bailey, don't you regret acting so rude after hearing those 5 pillars?
Yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Sanford. I just needed a friendly reminder of what our society is built off of. As a human being, we often lose sight of these vital characteristics. We get caught up in the intensity of a basketball game or the anxiety of a final exam, and we forget our morals. But I can tell you one person who doesn't forget their morals, Oliver.
And who's that, Bailey? Are you referring to me?
No. Good try. I was actually referencing to our honorary inductee for the evening. Every year, the applicants are required to select a member of our faculty to be inducted into the society.
Oh, right. I remember that. Without further ado, I would like to welcome to the stage Angel Martin, who will be inducting our honorary member. Give her a round of applause.
My name is Angel Martin, and I am a senior at WA. This year, Mrs. Ann Rathbone and my tennis coach of 4 years will be our honorary inductee. Mrs. Rathbone grew up in Portland, Maine. Throughout her high school career, she played field hockey and tennis and continued to be a 2-sport Division I athlete at the University of Maine, Orono. Once married, she moved to Brooklyn, Connecticut and coached basketball and tennis at Killingly High School. In 1984, she moved to Woodstock with her family, her husband and 2 daughters, and started working at Woodstock Academy in 1987. When she started at Woodstock Academy, there was a co-ed tennis program, but Mrs. Rathbone took it upon herself to start the first ever girls tennis program at Woodstock Academy. This is now her 28th year at WA. During her time here, she has coached girls JV soccer, girls JV basketball, girls varsity tennis, and just 3 years ago started the first field hockey program. She was also athletic director for 6 years and has been assistant athletic director since 2006. Her major accomplishments while at WA include winning 6 ECC championship titles for girls tennis, one of which I had the opportunity to be a part of last year, and being a state tournament Class M finalist in 2003. Mrs. Rathbone's advice to all the current high school athletes sitting on stage and in the audience is to work hard and be passionate about the sport you play, and play it to the best of your ability. If you want to play a sport, don't let anyone discourage you. Pursue it and persevere. It is obvious that Mrs. Rathbone has been a part of some incredible Woodstock Academy history, but I would personally like to say something about her. Bones is one of the best coaches anyone could ask for. She pushes us and encourages us to become better players and really puts the emphasis on working hard. She shows us reachable goals and doesn't let anyone give up. And even in times of frustration, tears, and mental exhaustion, she motivates us all to keep playing our game.